Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a no-bake banana cream pie. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First, for your crust, you need 1 3/4 cup of some kind of Nilla wafers. I'm just using the Kroger brand, and you want to pulse those with a food processor or NutriBullet until you have a 1 3/4 cup. Now, with the rest of the bag, I just crushed it in the bag, and I'm going to reserve it for the topping. Then you also need 7 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to melt that, and a 1/3 cup of sugar, and that's all for the crust. For the filling, you need a 3.4 ounce package of instant vanilla pudding, and then 2 cups of, I'm using half and half, but you can use milk if you don't have that. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I just think this will make it just a little thicker. Then we're going to use, I'm using 2 very large bananas, and we're going to cut those into slices. If you don't have big ones, you can use 3. That's up to you as well. And then the whipped topping, I'm probably going to use this whole tub of whipped topping. And then, like I said, the just crushed up Nilla wafers for the top. Go ahead and put your butter in a microwavable safe bowl, and we are just going to melt that in the microwave. It's probably going to take a minute or 2. After your butter is melted, you just want to go ahead and add it to your 1 1/3 cup of wafer crumbs and your 1/3 cup of sugar, and just mix it to combine, and then we are going to put it into a pie pan. That looks great. I just used the back of the measuring cup to go up the sides and just press it down as evenly as possible. So now we are just going to set this to the side and get to work on the filling. I added my pudding mix to a bowl, and now I'm going to pour my milk in there and whisk it just with a whisk. You don't have to use an electric mixer, for 2 minutes. That looks great, so I'm going to go ahead and sit this in the refrigerator for 5 minutes while I slice my bananas. I sliced both of my bananas. You can slice them as thin or thick as you like, and then I just lined my crust with half of them. I took my pudding out of the refrigerator and just added a layer over top of my bananas. Now I'm going to use the rest of the bananas and the rest of the pudding. Both of my layers have been added, so now I'm going to top it with my whipped topping. I just dolloped my whole tub of whipped topping on there, and then I just put all of my crushed up Nilla wafers on top, so you can see how it's mounded there. So now we are going to get this covered and get it in the refrigerator for 2 hours before serving. The pie is all ready to go. Sorry guys, taste tester won't be tasting this one. It's from my friend Amanda, who just had surgery. Love you, Amanda. But thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.